Oh, right. You don't have a token on this one either. I forgot.
Oh shit, that is not Ebony no longer.
Yeah, Everdeen no longer. Okay, no, Ivar's there. What am I doing? This over here. Yep. All right. But first things first, I'm gonna put you guys over here. Yay. All right. Session 53 of Charting the Fractured Veil. I forgot. Enki is no longer stupefied for eternity. Okay. So last session, basically, you guys fought the last remnant of Karavakos. It was looking like a pretty brutal fight until a lot of attacks just ended up tripping or doing a lot of damage or just ganging up on Karavakos. His goons, his skeletal goons, were not enough of a hindrance. You did lose some Eladrin people, but
How many lived?
there's only two. Only two left.
Yeesh.
Yeah, out of like maybe what, close to a little bit over a dozen. Those guys lived for.
Yo, like 6 of them were cannon fodder.
That's true. But
So they got one shot.
yeah, they got killed pretty fast. But you know, those Eladrin who lived for more than probably 600 years at that point just died of that, unfortunately. But they died for a good cause, for their freedom. Aside from that, after you had cleared Karavakos, the third remnant, you guys decided, before venturing up to the third and fourth and final floor, sorry, not the third one, you were on the third one. You decided to deal with Enki's, oh my god, it's still called the Clawtu in here. Enki, equivalent of feeble-mindedness, and to break that curse before proceeding up. But little to your guys' own surprise, you found yourselves in another dream sequence. With Enki looking at a mirror that cracked, that showed each and every one of you all's future or past or type of a nightmare or a dream of some kind. It was pretty brutal. With, for example, G kind of crawling for what seemed to be forever and almost barely getting to the exit, but always falling short. Aside from that, after that kind of dream ended, you had found yourselves out in the actual real world. Back in the Vale. In the Moon Hills, not too far away from Fallcrest. As you look down on Fallcrest, you could see that it was still pretty snowy, still pretty blizzardy, I guess is the right word. But the one evident thing is that the pyramid that you guys once entered was now floating above Fallcrest and kind of crumbling and kind of just having its own falling debris fall onto the city. Those that were a little bit more keen-eyed were able to see what was going on in the city. It was quiet, there were creatures roaming around, and of course there were some frozen, or what seemed to be frozen, statue-like, ice-encapsulated creatures as well. Seeing this off in the distance, you all decided to make your way back, but not before departing with the last of the Eladrin, who basically just told you they owed a debt, but they did work with you. They would go to the Feywild to talk to their king, to see what they had missed, and kind of inform them of what has happened in regards to Karavakos' prison. And from there, you made your way towards Fallcrest. Did I miss anything of importance in that? I don't think I did.
I don't think so.
Sounds good to me.
It will be at this point as you kind of spend a little bit longer than you would to make your way towards Fallcrest and follow the road. You would know that there are two ways to come into Fallcrest, through the south or through the east. Both are kind of okay entrances, but you do know that the southern exit or entrance of what was known as the King's Gate was kind of half built, half repaired. It still wasn't repaired from the last war many, many, many years ago. So I will ask, which path do you wish to take upon entering the city? You're all on Arthur and Camelot's back, I guess, or wagon.
So the options are the south gate or the north gate.
South or the east gate.
East gate. Which
Yeah.
one's the east gate?
So it would
Do
be
they look like
the
so
Wizard's
they don't
Gate over here.
Do they look in like disarray or anything? Like
Right now, I would say when you kind of looked upon the hill, you could probably see only the upper half of the city. As you can see, there is a big like cliff that separates both high and low town. And you probably only saw the upper portions, which was a lot more quiet.
Either we like have to maybe fight our way through the lower city, or like just have less trouble through the east gate.
Potentially.
Shall we investigate? I mean, we don't have to just enter, right? We can just try and keep our distance and see if anything's going on.
I don't know. I think scouting the south gate makes sense. So that's where the like compound is, right? Like I don't think Ivar necessarily knows, but
Yeah, your guys' home is in the lower quays of Fallcrest. Over here.
Our home looks cooked.
Yeah. All right.
I think Ivar would advocate south gate. And it's probably like the quickest way to get in and try to help some people out.
Okay.
I think I'm going for that.
It would be good to know what is going on here.
Yeah, we can definitely take a look first if G wants to go up to the wall.
Have we rested since, by the way? We
Nope.
have, right? No. Oh.
We haven't rested, but you would have healed us all to full.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are all at full.
Oh. 190 then.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. As you approach through the south portion of Fallcrest, you pass through arguably the more farmland part of Fallcrest. Again, it is in the outer parts of the city walls itself, but there is a large forest, plenty of plains, and access to the river. Of course, it being covered in snow does not yield much crop during this time, but normally at this time you feel like it's too quiet here. Maybe you don't see any signs of life, you don't see any tracks. The path or the road that you would take up leading up to the King's Gate is left untouched. this continues on right up until maybe you're about 200 or 300 feet away from the King's Gate, where have you all kind of just see that from what you can tell, or since the last time you've been here, as you approach, immediately you can see a more rebuilt wall, rebuilt gate. It's a welcome sight, but up ahead you can see it seems to be supposedly humanoid figures up ahead.
What do you mean humanoid?
Stand on two legs.
Can I make out any details about them? Like,
With the snow and the blizzard persisting, not much can be really said. They just look humanoid, and they're in front of what seems to be a closed gate.
And this is like, we're like over where Evadine's at right now, kind of idea? Or is that sooner?
You guys are here.
Oh, like literally over here? I thought you meant we were like walking in. Okay. My bad.
Wasn't there
I feel
a
like,
castle about to fall on the city?
You can still see the pyramid, yes, above the city, kind of littering with debris as it kind of breaks apart slowly.
Is it bigger than the city? Or is it like a sub-size of the city? Can't be as big as the city, right?
It's not as big as the city, but it does cover a big chunk of the city, it seems.
So if it were to fall, on what section of the city is it likely to fall?
Right now, it kind of looks like above this general area where I put my ping. Right here.
Here?
This general area.
Region up to the cliff?
Yeah, basically.
So it's bounded by the rivers and this small...
That's what it looks like, at least, yeah.
Okay, it's big. Everything. Enki wouldn't know either, right? Is the land you own underneath the pyramid? I guess it is, right? It's this one where the automaton is standing.
Yeah, that's where it is, yes.
Okay. A way to evacuate this many people living in this many houses. Does Enki know about the shadow realm of Odun?
Can you say that again?
Does Enki know about the shadow realm that the Odun can go in and out of?
Maybe you should ask her.
I don't
No,
think
if
it's
my
come up
my
since
character
we've been in
knew.
the pyramid.
I've never seen it. Okay, that would have been the perfect escape route for the population.
I don't know if we could bring that many people in.
Yeah, get them into the shadow realm where they'll die a horrible death.
Huge promenade across the Shadow Realm with a bunch of peasants. I think.
Well, you're
There's the
still
river.
a few hundred feet away from the gate.
Oh, right.
What would you like to do?
so it doesn't seem like anything attacked, it's just the pyramid damage.
At least from what you can see right now, no. Yes, sorry. The gate in front of you is closed. You see a humanoid figure up ahead. And the walls of the south side, or the King's Gate, is repaired.
I mean, I think we should just go normally, right? I mean, we live here. Question mark?
Gee, you're like a special agent, right?
I mean, you could say that, I guess.
Yeah. You could probably get us through the gate.
I mean, yeah. I don't. Who's like driving? I'm probably driving, right? Because it would be like survival or nature drive.
It's probably last time we had it. It was either Ivar or Ren, if I recall.
Okay. Well, yo, my birds would chill.
Sorry, do I have what?
You're just what's it called? You're commanding
just-
Arthur and Camelot. That's what you were doing, right, Ren?
I think we should
Was
just
I?
move up.
I might have been. Yeah, I'll go. Let's say I am. Yeah.
You just move up normally and
Yeah,
Let's
I'd
hop
say let's
over
just
on
enter the
certain
city and let's get a status report from a local if we can find one. I think that's where I'm at.
Sounds good to me.
I'll kind of like hop out on the top of the cart, kind of. I assume
Okay.
there's like a roof.
Yeah, there's a gate, and like entrances through the gate, and one.
Or I meant like
Unlike-
the roof of the cart.
Oh, sort of. It's not exactly the most sturdy, but you're light-footed enough to know how to do it.
What's the population doing with the pyramid on top of them? Are they like running around like headless chicken?
You don't know.
Oh, we can't hear screams or panic or nothing. It's all quiet.
Currently, yes. Just the sound of the
Hmm.
wind howling.
Hmm. Sound of the wind howling. Uh, I can scout from the skies. I say to the party.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
good.
I've al-
About the pieces of debris that are falling down, how big are they? And are they getting smaller as they get closer to the town?
Yeah, so initially, as they kind of chip off from the pyramid, they come off in large chunks, and as it kind of descends closer towards town, they splinter off into tinier pieces.
Okay, I'll been meaning to use this inside the pyramid. It looks like I'll use this outside. I take out my flying broomstick.
Okay.
I don't fly immediately under the pyramid. I just go fly around the perimeter
Okay.
to avoid falling debris and so what do I see?
Can you roll me a d20 for me, please?
D20. D12, D20. Oh, 4, the number of death.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Ah, well, here we are. As you fly over the city, you are going to... Are you flying? You're flying underneath the pyramid, right?
No, just the perimeter, not under. And then looking at the city underneath it.
So, okay, so the lower quays you're looking at specifically. Okay. You're going to see what seems to be creatures roaming the streets, armed soldiers fighting amongst them. They seem to carry a symbol that you aren't familiar with. It doesn't necessarily seem like a family crest or like a royal house. Not that you would know one of, anyways. But at the same time, you can see different types of humanoids with this more darkened, sunken look to them, running around trying to make their way towards the upper quays. But there seems to be, and at some point you kind of just barely see what seems to be a magical barrier separating the upper and lower parts of the city.
I am going to fly within range of message and message the party what I see. And does message work both directions? Can they message me back?
Yes, they can if they can see you.
And I'd end my description with please advise. After describing what I saw, including the crest that I don't recognize.
Well, party, you heard him.
Do
Understood.
you want to get a closer look at this magical barrier? You might want to get closer.
You want me to get closer? Sure. I get closer and I'm as close as I can be without going under any of the debris that's falling.
Okay.
What next? I must have recall knowledge or something, this character. Do I?
If you want to try to see if you can understand it, you could try, yeah.
Okay. How do you do
Just roll
recall
an Arcana
knowledge?
check, or whatever skill you think seems appropriate.
Arcana. Or whatever skill I think it's appropriate.
Yes.
Okay, archaeology falls under
Society.
intimidation. Oh, society.
Intimidation, wow. Okay.
Okay, I was just kidding. Okay, so society check. Here goes.
You can gleam it's a high-level spell, and it has certain runes you don't seem to quite understand inscribed onto it. But it is at this point, as you approach the barrier, or kind of stand next to it as you fly on your little broom, you're going to see a tiny dragon-like creature approach you from the upper quays. And it is at this point I'll ask you to introduce your character and describe what they see as you approach. Blush.
Yeah. Right. Apparently, I'm approaching the stranger on a broom.
No, there. Yeah, well, yeah. Ooh. I didn't say anything. It's funny. Maybe it's a witch.
It's funny.
But I guess I'll kind of flap up to them. I'm pretty, even though the winds, I guess, are going a little crazy, I'm pretty strong in the winds. I'll introduce myself and say, did y'all just arrive here? I see you're with a few other people. My name's Rywin. I'm a Fade Dragonette. And as you look at me, I guess you just see like this kind of monarch-looking butterfly wings with like a chromatic-looking scales. And my character is pretty tiny. In fact, they're a tiny token size.
Okay. I thought it was like a giant dragon creature. I was already on the defensive. I guess
Nah, I'm like a hummingbird maybe, but
Hummingbird.
longer, I guess.
No, you're bigger than a hummingbird.
Hummingbird, but longer.
Enki's face
Uh.
would start from absolute anxiety and downgrade to, oh, it's a tiny flying thing.
Nice to meet you. Can you give us a status report and what's going on here?
I actually just came here not too long ago either, but I have met the mayor here.
And are they doing well?
They doing well? AJ.
Last time you talked to them, yes, they are doing well. Maybe stressed.
They're doing well. Elf.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh,
Someone else finally remembered. Holy, that's crazy. Yeah, elf does indeed make sense to us, or at least me.
And me.
I believe I've heard of this. It's good to have you join us. My name is Ivar.
Oh, I'm pleased to meet y'all. I mean, things don't look quite too good over here, and it's nice to see some friendly people.
Yeah, I'm a little worried. But yeah, nice to meet you.
I am G.
That's
As
fair.
the hooded one just stares.
Enki holds back his 20-point multi-attack strike and says, I am Enki.
Okay. Yeah.
Seeing that the rest of the party recognizes. Enki wouldn't know the password, so he's gonna trust their assessment of the stranger that just came.
Well, I think we should move quickly. People are probably dying inside.
Oh, I thought you guys were inside, like you needed to get close to the barrier or something.
I think we're still outside the gate, right?
Yes.
Oh, still outside. Oh, then I wouldn't be there. Sorry, guys.
It's fine. Fast forward.
Fast forward.
Fast, yeah.
All right. Well, with introductions out of the way, you find yourself still outside this closed gate, and still a ways away from what seems to be a standing humanoid outside.
G would probably just say, people die everywhere, Ivar. And just walk up to the guard, or whoever, at the gate.
Yeah, do we see any bodies or anything? Like,
Not that you can see, no. It's just a lot of snow.
any blood on the snow? I feel like that would be fairly obvious.
No, it seems for the most part, this entire southern gate is left untouched. Maybe you can see mounds of snow pile up, but what's underneath there, unless you actually investigate, seems like just nothing here at all.
I think Ivar will go near one of those mounds on his way to the gate.
All right. As you approach one of these mounds, as G walks up forward as well, you investigate these mounds. It's oddly shaped. It's not naturally formed the way the snow is piled up here.
I'll try to brush the snow off.
As you brush the snow off, reveals what seems to be a creature underneath. It looks like this, partially, but frozen.
Does Ivar recognize what that is?
Oh, kill it.
Kill it is valid.
I don't
Kill it.
think you would know what they are, but the party has encountered it before.
Wait, do I recognize it?
Yes, it is the same creatures that took the dragon's body when you killed the Lich and his Grave Knight.
Oh. Yeah, I'll explain that I've seen them before and explain that.
I'll hunt prey, the closest one to us.
Okay. Does Hunt Prey tell you anything about it?
No, it just gives me bonuses to tracking it
Okay.
and my sneak.
If Ren explains what it is,
Yeah, I will explain everything I know from what I
Yeah.
remember.
Ivar will run it through with his sword.
Okay. Yeah, you can immediately tell that it's frozen or petrified in a sense. But as you run your sword through it, it crumbles into dust, and that dust turns into orange-red goo that immediately freezes up after.
I recall knowledge to see if I can figure out what this is.
Sure. And ask me 2 questions. I'm going to give you extra stuff, but you can ask me 2 questions if there's something you want to be more specific about.
What's it capable from and what's its natural habitat?
What was the first one, sorry?
What's it best known for doing? And what's its natural habitat?
It's not of this world, and it's a plague bearer.
Oh.
At this point, G, you approach the gate, and as you walk closer towards this humanoid figure standing just in front of it, you see this dark, cloaked, dark armored creature in front of you. You recall this figure at some point. Maybe you'll remember who?
I don't.
Well,
Shit.
as you turn around,
Wait, no, I remember this guy. This is the knight dude that like we fucked up the side quest with. Remember, he was the guy that helped us kill the dragon.
that he is. He turns around and does a bow towards you, G. And he says to you,
Oh,
"Greetings."
what
Yes.
brings you here?
It has been some time since I last saw you.
Wait, didn't we end on bad terms?
No.
Oh, well, then I'll say good to see you again.
I have been called to this place, but I'm unable to enter, it would seem.
Why is that? The gate.
This gate is enchanted with something. Normally, I would be fine to walk through, but maybe it has to do with my newfound constitution that is unallowing me to physically pass through, or at least touch.
Your constitution, like being undead.
That is likely so.
So why is there an anti-undead gate? Hmm.
I have stood here for many days, yet not one of my calls have been answered, or has this enchanted been lifted. Yet I hear the screams and clashing of metal on the other side, yet it has been quiet as of late.
Perhaps one of us can figure it out. Kind of just investigate the gate.
You're going to see 3 keyholes on it. But it is enchanted with magic. That
Are
much
we
is
out
very
of the
clear.
pyramid yet? Come on.
You are definitely out of the pyramid.
3 keys. Does that mean like the 3 keys we have?
Don't know if you
Surely
don't
not,
try.
right? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? I mean, I only have one of them.
I don't know what keys y'all are talking about, but I have
I don't.
skeleton key.
Is that what we need?
The
I guess
3
yeah. Show
keys from
show it to the
pyramid, maybe?
gentleman.
Skeleton key, huh? Ah,
It's a good use of money.
Someone start talking about like this.
well, Eric will say, well, a key, well, it fits somewhere, right? Doesn't hurt to try all of your keys. I don't know if it will work. I can't seem to have noticed that some of your party members are missing.
There's been some changes.
Where's the dwarf you once called Reynold? And the righteous paladin, Everdeen?
Both have passed away.
That can't be right.
Can't be right. I mean, I can assure you it happened.
I saw Reynold myself not too long ago. He was walking towards Hammerfast.
Wait, didn't we revive him? I don't remember actually.
Never found a body for Reynold.
Oh, I guess. What was his complexion?
A little more dull, more grey, I must admit.
Yeah. I mean, the last time we saw him, the circumstances were not great,
He
I
was
must admit.
walking with the same golem I told you about. The one that you fought. Did you happen to repair it? The stone guard golem.
Yeah.
has passed away, then there are other forces at work. And it must be the same reason why I was called here.
Well, it would be nice to reunite with them.
I'm sure it would. Your new members, what can you tell me about them? Looks at Ivar, Rywin, and Vesper. He once again introduces himself as Eric. He says to you all, I hope my different nature does not bother you. Worry not, I do not hold any malice within me.
I've got no grudges with ghosts.
A ghost.
You see, I got my father Bjorn and my uncle Olaf here. As he sort of rattles the urn, and ghostly spirits sort of like fly around it.
So that was the presence I felt as you approached.
I most like. Olaf's quite the presence.
That indeed. Do you communicate with these family members of yours?
Aye, of course.
Do they ever speak back?
Aye. The trick is getting them to stop.
It does add up with what I'm hearing as well.
Aye.
Well, Eric looks at Vesper and says, you remind me... Do you also cast with the arcane?
Yes. Remind me of who exactly? Or what?
I feel a similar energy emanate from you from when we fought the Mad King. It is reminiscent, but not exactly the same. What magics do you harbor? It is a secret, no worry not. I understand.
Yes, do forgive me. I hadn't heard too much about this fight against the king. What sort of magics did he use?
Entropy, shadow, death.
Return.
One of those should feel familiar.
Well, this little dragonette. You...
Yes.
What would result in a dragonette in leaving home?
Well, I have been hired to join this group. In fact, I was called upon precisely because I come from the Feywild, and I've heard that there is a Fey causing trouble.
The Fae.
Yes.
Do you know which?
Not that I remember.
No.
I see. Then I see your mission must be separate of mine.
Probably so. I imagine if it completely overlapped, you might be part of our party.
We'll see what will happen. Now, about this door. I take it, at this point, above character. Has someone been fiddling with the door?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I think Ivar has something too.
Okay.
You
I
said
think I
there's
would've-
magic.
So go ahead.
Bug.
Oh, I would have just taken the 3 keys that we had from the pyramid and tried them just because, I don't know. For whatever reason, if the pyramid's above, maybe it's works.
Okay. So you take the 3 keys, and you're just sticking it in there, and...
I mean,
trying to
is there any,
unlock it?
like, words on the wall describing, like, the key slots or anything? Or,
No,
like,
there's just 3 keyholes.
I guess, yeah, I just line up whatever ones look like they would go.
Okay. You insert the keys into the keyholes. You turn them. Something does click, but what do you try to do after that? Do you want to try to open it, or how do you proceed after this?
I mean, we need to get rid of the magic, probably. Probably just let Ivar do his thing first.
Sounds good to me.
Ivar, what do you
Right,
do?
Ivar is going to deploy a scroll of dispel magic.
Okay. Oh,
And you will sort of like open the urn and like draw the a spell affecting the gate into the urn.
okay, sure. Do roll that. You have to make a counteract check, I believe. So just roll the counteract check.
Cool.
6 francs, huh?
I don't know until I add. Oh shit! Can I hear that?
Yeah, you can.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, it's okay. You're getting the bad ones out, right?
Yeah. There you go.
It was almost 1. I was like, oh my
Almost.
god. Alright, 35. It succeeds as you expend the dispel magic from the scroll. The magic cracks and breaks. As that magic breaks, the urn takes in all the magic that's left. And you hear 3 clicks this time.
Nice.
You should be good, Eric.
What did you do exactly?
Well, I took away the incantation.
I had a feeling more so that this enchantment was to keep things out rather than to let things in, but let's hope this does not backfire on us.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
As you Prime yourselves in front of the door. Do you just open it? Go in to the city?
I mean, I'd let everybody know. I'm attempting to open it first, but just in case if there is something waiting on the other side.
Yeah, Ivar would nod. Like, let's do it.
Gotcha.
Seeing everybody's ready, you would open the door.
Ethan, I'm gonna message you something real quick. Tell me if you can remember.
Hey.
My god. Anyways, as you open the door, G, you open the city gates and you see what is clearly a bloodbath in front of you. You can see bodies lining the streets, creatures of undead nature roaming far and wide. But there does seem to be more of a commotion from within the city, the lower parts of the city quay itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my weapons.
Do you say anything to us?
I mean, I'd imagine you could all see the corpses, the sea of corpses.
Oh dear. Yeah, I guess we'll get armed on back here. There we go.
Yeah, if Ivar sees that, he'll probably try to get a closer look and move in to the gate.
I think Thomas would, like, sneak to the nearest building. Or at least attempt to. Because, I mean, we gotta get Arthur and Camelot somewhere, right?
Yeah, we can just leave them outside. I don't think these things are gonna chase after them, but I guess we could stow them.
Yeah, it's like what's even safer, outside or the house at this point? Probably outside.
I mean, if there's anybody that we can find in here, it would probably be safer.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
So-
we can try to like secure a area and try to move them in as well, but we shall see.
Okay. It's at this point, after you all kind of, I guess, enter in, you guys are leaving Arthur and Camelot outside? Or do you just actually want to bring them with you?
No, leave them outside.
Leave them outside for now.
Okay. With that knowledge, Eric will close the city gates to make it look like nothing ever happened here. And after he does that, I'm going to say G and Ren, as well as Rywin. You're going to notice Eric kind of point his gaze over here. You would know that this is the Septarch's tower, where the last wizard of Fallcrest, so to speak, resides here. And you can tell almost immediately that something is going on up there. You three, Chi, Rywin, and Ren.
Should we go over there first then? Yeah, I'll point it out.
Eric will say, I feel like I need to go up to that tower. I know you all have a different mission. but I'm sure we can reconvene.
I mean, I'm totally okay going up to that tower.
Well, it is a long walk. That's for sure.
How do you suppose we get up there?
All of you would know that the only real way up there is the bridge and going up through the upper quays. Trying to climb up that hill is near impossible. You can fly, obviously, that's a different story.
Excuse me. Can any of us fly up there?
I can.
I can, and I might be able to take some people.
Anki can too, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I can fly as well.
I don't think Ivar can fly.
What? Aw, you in the mood, Ivar. What the hell?
And also, depending how steep it is, I might just teleport to the top.
Well,
It's a few hundred feet up there. It's almost impossible.
Never mind. Double teleport. Should we not check around here? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like an arms? Was this
I
guy's
think-
Heldorthen?
yeah, I think Ivar would advocate that we fight our way up to the tower. Just because he wants to
That sounds good to me.
try to gather allies and help people out on the way.
Well, in that case, I will see you up there then, Eric says. Just keep in mind, it is getting dark fast. But the shadows are your friends.
So are your friends.
And as you blink, he will just disappear.
That's just kind of odd behavior.
Yeah.
I could do the same thing. I just wasn't fast enough to see him this time. I think the first thing that would have been hit was the arms shop, so... I mean, can we see it from here?
I would say so, yeah. Not that far. It's
How's it looking?
like 200-ish feet away. It looks fortified. Obviously, there's a lot of rubble. There's a lot of piles of bodies around this area in general. But for the most part, it seems like this section, this general section, aside from the corpses, it seems pretty quiet.
Aside from the corpses.
And same with like over here.
Yeah. Maybe you will see some undead towards the upper part, or what seems to be humanoids.
Ivar will point those out.
I think G would like to investigate the shop area.
Yeah, sounds good. Ivar will sort of watch his back.
As you make your way towards Tildorthan's arms, when you're about 50 feet or so of it, you're gonna hear a voice. Stop! Who goes there? It's a female
It's
voice.
G. And who are you?
This is Sergeant Dunra. Identify yourself, G. I don't recall any name. Such as that.
I own a house just on the other side. Or I guess I should say we own a house just on the other side of the river.
Yeah, We're not in town very often, though.
I work for the mayor. I believe we all do.
Yep.
You hear silence for a moment. And then you're going to hear clearly Teldorthan's voice say, "If you're really G, tell me, what
Is his favorite color?
God. How many locks did I fix that day?"
Uh-oh.
It was just the front door and the back door, right?
Is that what you say?
Or the comp. No, I meant like that out of character.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like I feel like it might be more than 2, but I don't remember. That's super niche.
That was so long ago.
Wow.
Can I recall knowledge?
Sure, man. Sure. Recall knowledge.
Yo, I swear it was only like the front door and the back door, and if anything else, it was the house for our squatters. Yo, I can't even find recall knowledge. There it is.
To tell
I think it
Dorothy,
was, like,
it's only been a
3.
week, right? 2 weeks?
You don't know. You haven't seen him in some time.
We've been playing for 53 weeks in real life, but in game, it's been just 2 weeks.
I guess that's a good question.
Right.
We should have done this earlier.
Now that you actually have done time sense in the real world, you're going to notice that it has been... I'm not going to update the calendar yet, but it has been 3 weeks since the last time you checked.
Tell Dorothy. So being in the pyramid was no different. The same 3 weeks passed by.
No, time passed normally in the pyramid. But now that you're out in the real world, it seems to be 3 weeks since last you checked, which was technically today, but you were in the pyramid. Okay, G, with your recall knowledge, you would remember that he did every single lock in your house. You replaced them all.
Oh, really? Even the bedroom ones and shit?
Yes.
That's kind of weird.
Yes.
You know, we're weird people.
How can you forget?
Yeah, I would say like the exact number instead of all of them.
Okay, sure. And then you'll see Teldorthan come out, a little battered and bruised. He says, "Ah, it really is you, G." And some new faces.
It seems it's been quite some time.
Where have you been? It's been a
Up
long
there.
time. Pyramid?
At least I think.
What do you mean?
I'll probably let out like an audible sigh. It's a long story. Something captured us.
Yeah, that pyramid has captured the inner portions of the quay there. Sergeant and her squadron. Thank God we had the Narathi Relief Force stationed here. Been a brutal 2 weeks.
Yeah, so what happened?
Two weeks ago, that pyramid showed up. At first, nothing really happened. People were, well, suspicious. Saying things of, Valkrest is cursed. The gods are punishing us, yada yada yada. But eventually, the clouds darkened, and a darkness swelled over this place, and creatures came from the sky, attacked indiscriminately. It's kind of been history since then. The upper and lower parts of the quays have kind of been segregated more than normal. So a lot of
Is
people
anyone-
die.
Is anyone still fighting?
Yes, the sergeant here was stationed over here, but there was a bigger force initially. They sent, what was his face? The one riding the large elk.
And who that is?
Elk? Deer? Can't remember his name. Stag? Something like that. He took what seemed to be 24 men and himself in there. That was a week ago. Last I heard, they came from the keep out to the west, formerly known as Kobold Keep.
So, you've only last seen them 1 week's past.
Yes. Anyone who has entered that darkness past the bridge hasn't returned. Maybe around the same time as when we saw the barrier enacted, both on the gate and the stairways blocking the upper and lower quarries.
With any contact outside the barrier?
Unfortunately not. We've received cryptic messages from upriver in the form of bottles and wrecked ships, traveling ships mostly, but nothing really survives the falls.
False.
Refers to up here. We've kind of scrapped for food and water, fortunately, but I don't know what's happening. I can clearly see something's happening at the tower there. And he points towards the Septarch's tower.
Yeah, that's where
we're going.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a tough journey then. Not too entirely sure. Gee, you mentioned you were in that pyramid. Were all of you in there?
I guess not.
Not
the
quite.
Fey folk that's with us now, or the dragon. I'm not sure. Sorry. I'll just point to you. I mean, they weren't here, but the rest of us were. We lost Evadine in the pyramid as well.
Yes, I did notice the lack of Evadine. What about Reynold, our dwarven brother?
We were separated from him, although we have just learned recently of a sighting that he's alive. We presumed him dead. But yeah, we don't have contact with him.
These are truly worrying times then.
Yeah, we had a hard time for a while. Wait, I still have Ebadine on my back, right? I
Well,
don't know how to
she was
answer.
in the cart technically, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, then I'll add. We haven't even given Evadine a proper burial yet. Her corpse is with the horses. Yeah, I suppose that there would be no reason for me to like be carrying around after we got back to the.
Well, isn't your guys' home just up in that darkness? Are you planning to visit?
I mean, at this point.
Want to
I
move through there.
wouldn't be surprised if the Narathi Relief Force took station up there, to be fair. It's one of the last few places with walls.
Aye, let us pray.
I just hope they didn't destroy your damn locks. They're good quality, though.
Yeah, with those locks, there's no way any monsters would have gotten in.
Your walls, the walls surrounding that are like 5-6 feet tall. Pretty sturdy.
Well, if getting to that tower is going to be a big chore, maybe we should set up some kind of home base back at our house if it seems to be safe. That may be wise.
Sounds like a good idea. Should we kill the undead over here?
Yeah, obviously, but
I was gonna say we should do that, and I think G would like to ask the tell Dorthan if they can watch over Arthur and Camelot.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We can, but we'll see what we can do. There's not many of us here.
I mean, we can try and hide them, surely.
I will try to clear out this side of the river.
Do report back if you find anything interesting.
yeah. Well, if we establish the home base, we'll send out the signal from there to let you know that it's safe.
All right.
You'll know it when you see it.
My eyes open and my ears also open. All right. You guys will clear the undead on that eastern side here.
Yep.
That'll be pretty straightforward. You'll notice a lot of them are, in this case, it seems to be, teenagers, young adults, and many children. You would know that in this general area, the orphans used to play here a lot, by the river. Wrestlemay, the priest in the Moonsong Temple, would occasionally come down here to entertain them, but I presume you give them all proper burial or proper respect.
Yes, of course.
Prayer for each one he cuts down. And then maybe get them together for a pyre or something.
I'll offer them a last rites.
As you kind of are in this eastern area, you'll probably get a better look of the Septarch's tower. You can clearly hear what seems to be blowback or some blastback of magic or explosions. It's hard to really dictate the difference, but something is clearly happening up there.
Something's not right. Maybe we should go up there. before?
We should go to the
around?
tower first.
I don't know, because what if it takes too long to go around and then
Yeah. fair enough.
whatever's.
I'm
Someone
willing to put
should-
it up to a vote.
Yeah, someone should fly and check it out.
Yeah, maybe we can send like one person to scout and see if there's like a time sensitive issue. And then while they do that, the rest of us can take care of the zombies here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We send the dragon?
I mean, I
Looks at
don't
everyone
mind
else.
flying up.
Well, I'm thinking it doesn't cost magic to fly, right?
Nope,
Hopefully not.
I got wings.
Hell yeah.
Sounds
Yo,
good.
where the
Little-
fuck did Enki go?
Little split the party side quest action.
I'm still scouting.
But yeah, I can fly up pretty easily.
All right. Enki's
Probably all be,
scouting.
like, over here.
Rywin is going up.
We're just murdering zombies over here, don't mind me.
What about you, Vesper? What do you want to do?
Most of the stuff is when we get up to the tower, so we'll just help murder zombies.
Okay. I'll start with you, Enki. As you kind of scout around, unless you actually try to enter this general area of the, like where underneath the pyramid is, you're not gonna. It's just kind of shrouded in this kind of darkness.
Oh, I thought I saw fighting with.
Yes, you did, but for now it's kind of just shrouded in darkness.
Okay, I reported to the party and asked them where they are. What's the next step?
I think I will tell Anki that we're clearing some undead and trying to scout out the tower. The
Septarch's tower.
Septarchs. Thank you.
Is it like the tower that exploded in the Game of Thrones?
That's what I keep thinking of.
Uh,
Yeah.
all right.
Is this the tower, or is it something else?
Yes, this is the tower.
Okay.
All right. So you're just going up there, Rywin?
I suppose so, unless anyone else wanted to come up.
I don't think it would make sense to send anyone else.
It's just a scouting mission, right?
That's what I thought.
I guess we're avoiding danger as best we can.
Right. As you begin your ascent up towards the tower, in the corner of your eye, you're going to see. It seems to be a swarm. Multiple ravens fly towards you, and they don't seem to stop.
You're getting attacked by the birds.
So they're going straight at me. Nothing else they could have
They seem to go
been
at.
distracted by.
They seem to go after you the moment you begin to ascend.
Oh. I see.
As they continue their flight path towards you, you're going to get a better look of them. And this is what you will see. Hopefully it doesn't reveal anything else. But I'm praying. Fine. Hopefully. hopefully. Tell me if you can see it. Oh, here we go. This one? There you go. So all. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Ooh, those don't look like
Those-
ravens.
those are spooky.
Yeah.
You're gonna see what seems to be probably at least 20 or so, all coming right at you.
I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm gonna fly back.
20 to 1 odds.
As you,
I'm sure they're bigger than me too.
yeah, they are bigger than you. So I'll say you fly about towards halfway up towards the tower. I'll have you make a perception check for me, as you notice the ravens coming after you, but at the same time you also get a little bit of a glimpse of what's going on up here. You actually do have an eye slash, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
It's a cool tattoo I picked up, you know?
I debated on whether or not I should have allowed you to have it, but I don't care. Maybe I'll reap my mistake later.
What does it do? Eye slash?
It lets you see better.
Ah.
It gives you a +1 to perception, basically. As long as it involves sight.
Okay.
Relevant.
So,
4 times farther than normal.
as you kind of see the green Septarch's tower, just barely, you're going to see what seems to be a number of humanoids or humans, but specifically a gaunt man with an ashen
Gaunt.
face. Yes, a gaunt man with an ashen face. Kind of shout something in front of the tower. There seems to be maybe 5 more people behind them. And what it seems like they are attacking the tower, but there is a symbol on them. Let's see if you can recall knowledge of what type of symbol it is.
Alrighty. Now I gotta find this stupid macro again.
I'll give you mine if you wanna. I can drop it.
That's hidden.
Oh my god. Whatever. I tried. Big action macro. That's what you need, right?
Yes.
Alright.
And I forget where it is every single time.
Awkward.
So you only have to put it on your bar once and then you forget about it for a year.
Yeah, here, I got it for you. Basic action macro. You should be able to drag and drop that one.
Bam.
Oh, you're untrained in religion, but it doesn't matter.
Why would I need to be trained in religion?
That's true. That's true.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah. Okay. That is the symbol of Orcus, the demon lord of the undead, and necromancy.
Oh,
So the
all.
people shouting at the tower have that symbol?
Yes, or at least the gaunt man does.
Okay. So, I mean, presumably the people behind him are probably in cahoots.
As you
Alright,
descend
so
down, go ahead.
I'll descend down and I'll hopefully my undistracted, party, because they
Not
are
distracted ever.
so good. I'll just be like, I'm pretty sure there's some people holding out in the tower. There's a symbol of Orcus guy yelling at the tower. It seems like they might be under siege.
Should move now then.
Are we gonna go to the tower, or should we just regroup?
Well,
think we
it does seem like time is of the essence for
Okay,
the people
yeah.
holding out.
Then let's go to the tower.
All right. What path do you wish to take?
I think I'll have to fly. Get
What
there.
happened to the birds?
After you kind of descended maybe 50 feet down, so let's say like you ascended 200 feet up, the birds like kind of spawned out of nowhere, started running towards or flying towards you. After you kind of got a quick look and descended down, they disappeared again. Nowhere
I
to be
see.
seen.
And how high is it from like the base of this elevation to where the tower is?
About 450-ish feet.
Good lord. Alright. Like, don't have anything for that. Hopefully y'all can fly.
Nope.
AJ, living here for a while, could I know like a shortcut somewhere over in like the section, like on our side of the waterfall, up the hill, like on the other side of the bridge, not the Mage Tower bridge?
There isn't really a shortcut per se. But if you wish to try to climb the hill, there would be a more shorter climb towards this side, but it would encroach into the Cameroth estate, who you remember as being a person who does not like people on his property.
Man, he probably said the same shit to that fucking necromancer. And I bet you he's a part of the fucking crows. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, valid. You tell him.
I
Sure,
don't know.
there's other things to worry about than people on his lawn.
what I was
450 feet, you say?
Yeah.
Does anybody have it's 4 units of rope? 450-foot ropes?
I probably have some.
I have 250
Yeah, but
feet.
I guess the problem would be getting it to the top.
I can just fly up there.
Feet.
I feel like we'd all have to fly, but I just don't want to use. I'm being stingy with magic for some reason.
You're not even a
one of the
spellcaster.
Yo, my tattoo.
I have one rope, which is 50 feet.
That brings us to 3.
I feel like if we try to like rope up to the hill, we're gonna get killed by the birds.
I feel like we're gonna have to fight our way through the birds while flying or something, or go around. Well, they're attacking the birds are protecting the tower, right? So what if we just fly up on the other side of the bridge and then flank the necromancer?
Oh, that makes sense.
Not a bad idea.
So like instead of going to the climbings, just fly it. It'll still be faster.
Yeah, flying would be faster, and if like I don't know, I guess somebody could fend off the birds while we're flying up. Probably be easier at least than climbing, because you have to use both hands to climb.
It must have sewers. I can't imagine everything collecting up there. And
The only other thing I can think of is this wall walkable? On the
Yeah.
south end?
Yeah.
I guess above table. What kind of gate situation is this?
So
Issue?
if you clearly look, okay, so I'll just say this entire wall has been repaired. So all that's not broken anymore, basically.
Is
But
this like
but yes, it
steps,
it
or-
is continuous. It would be steps.
So we just have to get to the top of the wall, and then we can get up there.
seems like
Yeah.
it?
Best plan I've heard so far.
Yeah, I
I
like
think
that
that
more
works.
than going directly at it. Alright, where's the best place to get on top of the wall?
Also, can we just make sure Arthur and Camelot are now inside?
Sure, I'm not gonna move their token, but yeah, they are there.
Okay. And then I guess, is there like a ladder or a staircase up on the wall?
Yeah, you would just go through the regular part of the gate, basically. You could enter in from the gate here, and then walk the wall.
I don't think G would be walking, but yeah.
What's he gonna do?
Oh, well, we're gonna have to run.
Okay, that's
I
what you
don't know who
meant.
the
Yeah, yeah.
fuck's dying up there, bro.
We gotta hustle.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys taking the hustle exploration activity?
I suppose. I don't know what that means, but
Oh shoot, I did it. I did it in
I don't know
private.
what the heck that means, but I'm down.
It just
I don't
means
remember.
you you move at double your speed, but obviously at the slowest person's double speed. For an X amount of minutes. Whoever has the lowest constitution in the group. I don't-
Huh? Huh?
No.
What do you mean by
This is gonna be
constitution?
Oh my god! Why do you have
No!
that?
All out.
That's big.
Oh,
That's
shit,
big. I was
man.
actually
Wow.
actually wishing I had that right about now.
Pick up the
Amazing.
pace. Okay. Okay, so it's +4, right? It's the highest? Shit. Unless someone has a +5 in con.
Doubt it.
Yeah, I think
Any kineticists?
Nope.
I
I
got
just have
+4.
+4 core.
Well, I guess we could also try adding tailwind.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Yeah. Who's that going on?
Who's the fastest?
G is immediate, I guess. Immediate person that comes to mind.
35.
That's my.
Oh, sorry, wait, what
light
stat are we
speed.
actually looking at? 42?
Oh, no, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
And Tailwind would only apply to land speed in this case.
No.
Unfortunate.
Alright, I'm slow as hell then. Not me.
Alright, well, I guess it goes on G.
But I'll take it. I won't say no to buffs.
Okay. You guys are hustling, I suppose, up the ramparts, I suppose is what it's called. Hello, friends. Just to preface, my stream ended up getting cut short, so the VOD is going to be missing some information. But worry not much was really missed. All that really happened towards the end was kind of just a little bit of a trek, a little monologue before initiative was rolled, before ending the session there. Otherwise, you didn't miss much, but hey, hope you enjoyed it.